everybody. This is Rob Shack. I really hope this is my last video on this, but it's very unpredictable. I've waited a long time to publish this. Well, not publish it, sorry. I made this video recently because I waited a long time to see if anything else would happen with this Suzy Lu thing. And unfortunately, some stuff did happen, so I'm going to give an update here. I hope this will be the last video on this. I apologize for the last video on this where I got really solemn. I know a lot of people who've dealt with the things that Suzy Lu is joking about and making fun of, you know. So it's just, I apologize for that. But, so I have a couple of updates here. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'm not going to talk much more about this stuff, hopefully, but I've just kind of been giving updates on this as I can because I want to support all the channels that have been kind of harassed by Suzy Lu during this time. So yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and enjoy the Samurai Warriors background gameplay. I'm playing as Goemon Ishikawa on Samurai Warriors 1, and if you're new to the channel, check out my mission guide that I do in this game. It's pretty fun. So, okay, cool. Out of the way, the stuff that I wanted to talk about comes with Suzy Lu faked a post on her own on a suicide. She was claiming like a couple weeks ago that she was having suicidal thoughts, and that freaked everybody out, understandably, and it freaked me out. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can see in my last video, I was concerned for her, and I was sad for her, and I was hoping that didn't happen. I was hoping she wasn't actually interested in committing suicide or anything. I did not want that for her, and nobody wants that for her. But what ended up happening was she faked it. She faked the post, obviously. I called that. But what ended up happening was she wrote that tweet saying that she was debating committing suicide when she went out for a walk and talked about having a limit, and everyone got kind of nervous and gave her some slack and kind of backed off. And then she posted a video the next day, and it was titled Goodbye, and everybody freaked out, and so it got like 200,000 views or something, I think, at the time of me recording this, so it's probably higher now. And then so it was titled Goodbye, so everyone thought, oh my gosh, she's like, this is like a suicide thing, and so everyone freaked out and watched it, and the video is just a normal, it's just so disgraceful. It's literally just a normal video of Naruto. A character dies on Naruto, and it was called Goodbye because that character was dying. But she had intentionally mislabeled the video Goodbye, so everyone thought that she was going to commit suicide. So then everyone watches the video. She gets a lot of slack for that one because she essentially faked. She made a joke about suicide a day after she said she was debating committing suicide. So she pretty much is the worst person that I've ever seen on YouTube because of that. She even tweeted about how it was a joke, and she made a tweet bragging about how many views the video got, even though the video only got that many views because people were actually genuinely concerned for her. Even the people like Tipster and Jeremy from the Quartering, they were all concerned for her, and she faked it. And like, I remember commenting on Tipster's video saying, I'm calling it, she's gonna fake it, but I felt kind of bad saying that, but I just wanted to let him know, like, hey, be careful. And a lot of people did too. And then she did fake it. Like, she made a joke about it the next day. And so I think that's just kind of the stuff that is just really, it's honestly just shocking. It really is that she would make a joke about that. She would change the title of her video from Goodbye to Goodbye Sensei and then named it Suzy Lu. But I just can't believe that she faked a suicide the day after she talked about debating committing suicide. Like, I cannot understand what is emotionally and mentally wrong with someone. How is Suzy Lu that sick? Like, that is a sick thing to do. Like, genuinely, that is so not good. But so she faked she faked it. She joked about it, and it was not funny, and it made people really mad. And then she tweeted about how her channel was doing well, which, again, a weird response given that people were actually concerned for her. That's not cool. That's just really a very disgusting thing that she did, honestly. And so you get that, you hear about that, and it's a big deal that she posted that video and made those jokes. And then what ended up happening was, and this is something that I didn't actually know who this person was, a Japanese wrestler named Hana Kimura was actually recently just committed suicide. And I don't know who that is. I don't watch a lot of that type of TV, so I didn't know who she was. But then now Suzy Lu is posting about Hana Kimura like she is this advocate for suicide. Even though, again, it was like a day or two later, she made a post commenting on how she made a joke. She called her goodbye troll thing a joke to all the drama channels. And then the next day, she comments on this Hana Kimura and makes it all about her. She literally hashtags herself in a post trying to give condolences to Hana Kimura. So it's like she wasn't even trying to, she wasn't even trying to sympathize with Hana Kimura. Like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that she made the suicide of somebody else a joke and made it about her. Like, she made it about her and about what she has gone through. But the reason why she's gone through what she's gone through on her YouTube channel is because she stole content. She was stealing content from anime creators. She calls it harassment. It's criticism because she's committing copyright infringement. Then she says, I'm going to go walk outside and never come home. Scares the whole YouTube community because nobody wanted that for her. And then when Hana Kimura passes away, she makes it about her. She makes Hana Kimura's passing about her, which is like, that is so sick. That is so sick. The emotional baggage you have to be going through. I don't know what she's going through in her life. I don't know Suzy Lu. I've never even heard of her before she started harassing Tipster and Jeremy, but and Becky and Rachel. Wow, she's harassed a lot of people recently. My goodness. But she claims in these tweets, like when she wrote the thing about Hana Kimura, she said that Hana Kimura was cyberbullied, but Hana Kimura wasn't really cyberbullied. It was a little bit, it was similar, but it wasn't. She called it internet trolls. Suzy Lu tweeted that internet trolls were the ones that led to Hana Kimura passing away. And I think it's a little bit different than that. And so again, it's like she didn't even do her research on the Hana Kimura thing, but all she basically does is talks about her problems. She basically comments that it's just Hana Kimura and her are very similar, and they're not. Hana Kimura story is very different from Suzy Lu. Suzy Lu committed copyright infringement and stole all this content from people and has threatened TV Tokyo with lawsuits and has threatened all these people saying that she's coming for them. Her and Stijo both have done that. They've threatened lawsuits on people when they are the ones stealing the content. Like, they're the ones in the wrong. It's not, Hana Kimura has nothing to do with that. So it's just really sad, honestly. Like, part of the reason why I just can't comment on this stuff anymore is just because I'm just saddened by the fact that Suzy Lu is just this type of person. Like, I've learned so much about her character over the last, month, and she wants it all to be about her. She attacked Rachel Messer, she attacked, Tipster, she attacked everybody. She's just attacked everybody, and it's because she thinks that people are trying to use her name for branding, but it's like no one is trying to get clout from Suzy Lu. She's not an important person. And so I think that's just what is so sad, is that she's acting now like this advocate against cyberbullying, but she was not the victim of cyberbullying. She's the victim of nothing. She's attacking people and is very bad at receiving criticism. So I've watched her trend of her videos and views. She's lost a lot of views. A lot of her videos are getting demonetized, and her Patreon got taken down and all that stuff. So I think all the justice is coming to Suzy Lu. I still expect there to be some sort of lawsuit against her, and I really just hope that, you know, YouTube stops supporting her and defending her. Although I don't think YouTube actually is. I think YouTube kind of can't stand her. So I'm not really sure though, because she's really giving YouTube a negative press right now. But yeah, other things that Suzy Lu's done recently is that she's bragging about removing channels as monetization. I don't remember the channel's name, but it's a cool dude who was covering the Suzy Lu stuff, and she got his channel demonetized and then bragged about it and said more channels to come. Her and Stejo both said that they were like happy that this dude lost his monetization, and Suzy Lu basically just wants to take everybody down on YouTube with her. It's really bizarre, and it's like she doesn't want everyone else to make money on YouTube, even though she's making her money from Patreon. Now, not anymore though, because she lost it, which is great. But I apologize again about my tone in this video, but it's just challenging to watch Suzy Lu be this type of person, that she's actually attacking people again, and then now she's making suicide be about her. And you know, she was making jokes about suicide already before that. Like there's tweets of her doing that, so it's like she already was just such a bad person, and now all of her true colors are coming out. And I'm sad that she still is even on the internet. Like she really shouldn't be. She needs to like kind of deal with all of her crap, because to fake her suicide is very bizarre, and very hurtful to people who actually struggle with that. And then to immediately use Hanakomura's suicide as a promotion for her own stuff. Like, I just can't believe that she, like that. I laugh every time because I'm just so disappointed, because all Suzy Lu had to do, and like I've seen this on Tipster's videos, all she had to do is just say, I'm sorry, I'll change my fair use. Guy, I'll change the way I do my videos to make it more fair use. That's all she had to do, and she didn't do that. And so as a result, she's gotten this so much slack, and so much of it, just her name is just useless now. She talks about her face and her name is her business and her personal property and all that stuff. And I'm like, who would want to be like, to use her as like clout? Like it's just not worth it. But it's just pretty disappointing. I'm just pretty disappointed in the way that YouTube has handled it, but I think they're getting better now, because I think they've realized that Suzy Lu is just so toxic for the YouTube community, and YouTube doesn't need this. YouTube doesn't need a kind of not a very important YouTuber causing all this drama. I mean, Suzy Lu, all she's trying to do is just keep her name relevant. She's lost all of her income, so she's just gonna, every once in a while, she's gonna keep doing it. I mean, I'm making this video about 3 days before I publish it, so I'm sure something is going to happen that's going to change and ruin the relevancy of this video, because that's what usually happens with my videos on Suzy Lu. Usually the day after I finish my video and I cut it and edit it and everything, she does something stupid, because all she cares about is her name. She thinks she's the best thing to happen to YouTube. In reality, I think she's kind of the worst thing to happen to YouTube, at least for a while. But what's going to happen is she's going to probably do something stupid, make some racist tweet, make some offensive thing. She's probably going to make some terrible comment about Tipster or Jeremy. And I'm so sick of her trying to drag them down for literally like calling her out on the way that she did her copyright infringement. Like, she's so mean to John Swan and Tipster and stuff like that, especially on Twitter. Like, she's like fat shamed people. It's like, it's so weird how she does it about herself, and she won't let anyone make fun of her, but she is so one of the first ones to make fun of everybody else. And it's just a really big bummer, because I think that she really could have recovered this whole thing so easily. All she had to do was just send out an apology and then just fix her channel. That's all she had to do. Just re-upload her videos with a little more edits and she would have been good. But she didn't do that. She chose to make it into this weird thing. And like her tweets, she always talks about how she doesn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, you've been stealing content for like 5 years. Like, those companies should sue her for like a couple $100,000 because she's made like hundreds of thousands of dollars on this. I mean, if she's been making, I don't know how much she made over the years, but I'm gonna say at least 100,000. They should sue her for 100,000 because if given that, I mean, she was making $10,000, I'll say $8,000 a month off Patreon alone on her on the content. Then you go, okay, Patreon, there's that. Then there's YouTube ad revenue. She has ad revenue on her website. So there's 3 sources of income, and she's been doing that for 5 years. She added the website recently, and so then you go, okay, so at least 8,000 times we'll do 2, and then 6,000 times 3, and then you're just like, okay, so that's a lot of information. That's a lot of stuff that she was just taking from other people. So I'm just like, it's just a challenge to even talk about this stuff. I don't know why she didn't just apologize. I think it's because she wanted to keep making money. I mean, come on, it's a job, right? So I get it, but it's like you have to at some point call it. You have to say, okay, I'm done. I'm done trying to take money from anime companies and taking money from Rachel and Esther essentially by preventing them from getting any sort of income from it. Like she's stealing money from all these people, and so like just admit it. All you had to do, all Suzy Lu had to do was just admit that she made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but the thing that defines people is how do you handle making mistakes? What do you do? Do you accuse everybody else of attacking you? What do you do? Like all that Suzy Lu could have had to do was just apologize, but instead she attacked everybody else and said everybody was after her. And like that's just not what happened. I mean, it's sad because I don't want her to lose her platform. I don't want her to lose it. But it's like if she keeps this up, TV Toad, because she has the website and she promotes her website on her YouTube channel, so they know where to go to find all of her stolen content. That's it, you know. But sorry, that was a long rant. Yeah, she's just losing videos and taking down stuff, and she's proud of destroying people's income. And I just think that's crazy. I think it's crazy that she's ruining YouTube. I mean, she really is. She's proving that the copyright system in YouTube is very broken. And so I think that's just a huge problem. So I really hope that she changes. I really hope that she stays quiet, doesn't do anything else anymore, and just relaxes, you know? I really hope that she just lays low, maybe sends out one apology, and then just stops. That would be her ideal situation that she needs to do. And then it would be fine. People would just let it go. I mean, I'm hoping that's what happens now. I'm hoping this is my last video on it, but, you know, I'm calling that she might freaking do something right away, right when I publish this video and schedule it to be published. We'll see. So that's all I have to say on that. I hope that this is the last one again, and I hope that Suzy Lu kind of changes what she's doing. I hope that it's done. I know that she made a music video. Seems good. And I know that she's reviewing movies now, which is interesting. And I'm like, hey, as long as it's fair use, you do what you want, Suzy Lu. You can do what you want. Just don't attack people on the internet and do copyright normal. So, hope this helps.